the best thing to do to make good friendships is I've noticed that a lot of girls down here, they just want to be friends for the aesthetic. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I kind of just wanted to do like a little chit chat video, like nothing very laid out or planned. I just want to talk about like friendships and like what that looks like post grad and after undergrad, because I don't think it's talked about. Like, it's a lot. No one talks about like once you're in college, you kind of have your core group of friends that you're always with, you always talk to. But then once you graduate and everyone kind of starts their own life and like starts to make other connections, and like those kinds of friendships kind of start to look different. And I think it's normal that it looks different, but it's just kind of like not painful, but it's just different. Like, it's a different phase of life. Almost all of my friends, like, we don't talk consistently at all. Like, the most consistent friend I talk to is Micah, because we live together. But besides that, other friend we talk like once a week or so, and that's like some of my friends we talk every 3 weeks, some of my friends we talk every month. And I guess that's normal because we kind of just like pick it up where we left off. Like, it's never awkward or anything like that, but it just shows how like friendships change. And I think it's okay to accept the change, but just still acknowledge that they look different now, and there's nothing wrong with that. And especially now that I'm graduated, I have a small group of friends. Like, I never been the type to be very like social and have like 20 friends and just know everyone in the room. Like, that was never me. I was more so the one that had like a good handful of close friends, and then everyone else was kind of my acquaintances, or we would like go out and party together, or we would go out to each other's houses. But like, it would be like that. There's like levels to friendship. So I never had a lot of core friends, but I had a lot of, general friends, if that makes sense. But now after graduating, it's like, how do you even make more friends? I mean, it's like if you're working and you're just busy trying to like make money. At my job, there's really no one near my age to even be friends with. So it's like, and like, I've been going to a lot of events and like meeting people, and that's been the only thing that I can actually meet other people my age. But it's interesting because it's like, even though we're the same age and we could potentially be friends, it's like, you don't know where everyone else stands on their friendships. Like, what if they already have friends, or they're satisfied with their core group of their friends, so they're not really trying to add anyone else? Or, I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like it's a common thing that goes through most people's heads. Like, you really don't want to intrude in you don't really want to overstep and like try to be super cool with someone if they don't really see the need to add anyone else to their core group. And I think in Atlanta especially, this is definitely like an interesting topic, because I've noticed that a lot of girls down here, they just want to be friends for the aesthetic. And I think that's so strange, because it's like, yeah, you guys look cute in pictures together and in videos together, but like at the end of the day, like, what else does that friendship serve? Like, it's like so superficial down here. And like, I'm never one to like care about superficial friendships at all. Like, I don't want that. I don't seek that out. Like, I'm looking for friends, like friends that support each other, motivate each other. And that's the stage of my life that I'm at right now. I think I'm way more intentional now about, if I have you in my life, you're in my life for a reason, and I'm in your life for a reason. And I think that's the mature route to go, at least for me personally. But yeah, I've met people down here, like, they just want to know what you can do for them. And like, if you can't get them into section, if you can't do this, it's like they don't want anything to do with you. And it's so weird. Like, it's so superficial. But that's just like the reality of, you just have to be aware of those kinds of things and move with intentionality. And that's why I've been going to places where everyone that I'm surrounded with, we're like-minded. Like, going to my real estate events, going to events where it's like, we're all here because we believe in a certain mission or whatever. That's how you surround yourself with more people who are more likely to not be superficial, if that makes sense. And I haven't figured it out. Like, I'm not trying to give advice or anything, but I found that that's definitely one thing that has helped me start to make new friendships as I go into adulthood. And I also had to be aware of like, who's not coming with me in this phase of my life either, because I realized, like I said earlier, sometimes I did have those friendships where it's like, yeah, we see each other on the weekends and we do this and that, but like, we don't know much about each other's personal life. We don't really talk about anything except the latest tea and all that kind of stuff. And that's cool. Like, I mean, I guess you can have different friends for different things. Like, you don't have to be like extremely close with all your friends. Like, I think it's okay to have different friends for different, like, not occasions, but like for different, I think it's okay to have friends that play different roles in your life. And I think that's fine, as long as they know what that is, and it's like reciprocal. Like I think it's really messed up when people like want this and this out of someone but don't give the same thing back. Like it definitely has to be mutual on both sides. But I could definitely see like having different friends for different reasons and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just talking. I just wanted to like get that off my chest because no one talks about how difficult it is after adulthood, because you feel like after like undergrad you're like, yeah, everyone has their set friends, like everyone has their friends that they're gonna be with for like a long period of time. But like me personally, I only have like 4 or 5 set friends, and like there's always room for growth, like always room for meeting new people. And I think other people need to see it as that too. Like I bet a whole bunch of other people are still looking to make really strong friendships, and so it shouldn't be something that's like so taboo and not talked about. And it should be more talked about how hard it is to kind of navigate friendship after you know, college, after whatever, like just as you get older it changes. But I will say, I think the best like thing to do to make good friendships is just to be genuine, because you don't want to force yourself to be someone you're not just to hang around someone or just to be in this like social group or whatever, because then it's like what benefit are you getting from that? Like maybe you'll get the perks of being with that group, but it's like you don't even relate to them on any level. And what if those girls only like you for like who you're showing to be instead of who you actually are? I think that's kind of problematic, honestly. That's just me personally. But I don't know, just stay true. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to stay true to myself, stay true to my moral compass. And I feel like whoever God intends to be in my group will be in my group. Like all my friends, I will say, all my friends I met in college came unexpectedly. Like I wasn't searching for them. I wasn't trying to seek them out. It was like we just happened to cross paths, and now we're friends. I love them so much. So I just feel like God blesses you when you least expect it, and like you just have to be authentically yourself, do things you would normally do, and the rest will work itself out. Like that's really what I believe. And yeah, and I'm not pressed to make friends. Like honestly, it takes more effort for me to initiate friendship, because I would just rather be by myself. Like that's the kind of person I am. And most of my friends, they initiated the friendship, because me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't say anything. And that's not because I'm scared or shy or whatever. It's just because I'm very content with being by myself. Like being in my own space by myself is like the ideal. Like that's just when I'm most at peace and when I'm most comfortable. It's like when I'm by myself. But like I'm glad my friends initiated a friendship with me, because now I love them and I would like do anything for them, you know? So it's just like that kind of thing. It's like where I have to intentionally tell myself to step outside my own comfort zone and go out and try to just not try to make friends, but like try to be more approachable, just so I'm open to a friendship with them. But yeah, so that was kind of a quick little chit chat just to get things off my mind about how I feel about friendships as an adult. Yeah, I hope that it's not meant to like, it wasn't meant to give advice. It was just more so just to show that I think it's something that everyone goes through and everyone thinks about, but it's not talked about enough. So I hope you can relate, or maybe you don't relate, but either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. And guys, don't forget, I post on Mondays and on Thursdays every week, twice a week. So stay tuned for future videos, and I'll see you later.